Hello, welcome to another episode of Steve and Austin Wrestling Toy Figure Show. I'm Steve.
And I'm Austin.
Today we're back with another video and some pretty special elite pickups that we've got over the last couple of weeks. So, ready to start?
Yeah.
Let's do it then. Right, so the first elite we're going to show off is this one, and it's from the...
Greatest Hits.
And it is...
Diamond Dallas Page.
Diamond Dallas Page, DDP from the Greatest Hits Series 2. Who did you get on the back of the box?
Seth Rollins, Shawn Michaels, Batista, Undertaker, King, Harley Race.
There we go. There's the back of the box. There we go. All the guys are in this series. What's the spill on the back? There anything interesting? So, what does it say about DDP here? Start at the top. Where's he from?
The Jersey Shore.
How tall is he?
6'5".
How much does he weigh?
248
pounds. The LB is a pound. And what's his finisher called?
Diamond Cutter.
Diamond Cutter. And what has he won?
WCW World Heavyweight Champion. WCW United States Champion. WWE Hall of Fame.
So it says here, positively, Page encouraged everyone to look on the positive side of every situation, and you'll see, just like me, DDP, I like me, you like me, and I'm going to help you like you. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. So there's the front of the package with DDP inside. Got a picture of DDP here, the WWE logo, Elite logo, Greatest Hits. On the side, Diamond Dallas Page. On this side, same image as on the front and the back again. So that's the first one. We'll prop that just there in the picture. And then the next one is from...
Greatest Hits.
Yeah, Greatest Hits Series 2. And who is it?
King Harley Race.
King Harley Race. One of the harder figures to get when it was brought out in the... What was that series called? It was another Elite with a builder figure, Shawn Michaels, I think it was. But yeah, same as the DDP, same people there. Let's go through what it says on the back. Where's he from?
Kansas City, MO.
Yeah, in Kansas City, Missouri, I think that is.
6'1".
How much do you weigh?
253 pounds.
And what's his finisher?
Diving headbutt.
And career highlights?
WWE Hall of Fame.
Well, I'm sure he won loads in the before he was in the WWF at that time, but on here it just said it was WWE Hall of Fame. In fact, he probably won numerous titles throughout his career. It says, perhaps the toughest man to ever lace up a pair of boots. The King was crowned after winning the King of the Ring tournament in 1986. I wonder why it doesn't say that he's the King of the Ring winner when it says he was the King of the Ring winner in 1986. So there's the figure in the box, King Harley Race on that side, picture of the King on that side, and we get the Elite logo, WWE logo, and Greatest Hits there, and the same pictures of the same 6 on the back. So that's another one, King Harley Race. Next one up is from the...
Ruthless Aggression.
And who is it?
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash. Been after a black and white NWO Kevin Nash for a very long time. So very happy that this came out. I'm very happy that we were able to get it over here in the UK. So there's the front of the box with Kevin Nash there. What's that? Elite logo up here. Ruthless Aggression. Kevin Nash on the side. Kevin Nash picture here. Kevin Nash picture there with the WWE Ruthless Aggression. Yeah, logo on there. And who else comes in this series?
John Cena, Kevin Nash, Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, there we go. John Cena, Kevin Nash, and Shelton Benjamin. And let's see, where's he from?
Detroit,
Michigan.
6'10", 328 pounds. Jackknife Powerbomb.
Jackknife Powerbomb. And what did he win? So he was a
WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, WWE Tag Team Champion.
And it says Big Kevin, the rest of the original NWO, Hollywood Hogan and Scott Hall returned to WWE to inject it with a lethal dose of poison. So Kevin Nash, when he was in WWE first, he was Diesel. Then he left and he went to WCW, and him, Hulk Hogan, and Scott Hall formed the NWO. Yeah, and what they did, they were like a poison to the system in WCW. They tried to take over. They tried to change everything in WCW. They were like what's the word I'm thinking of? Like a rebellion inside WCW. Then WWF bought WCW. Remember I told you this before. So they all came over, and then they tried to do the same thing. They tried to take over WWF. The three of them, Scott Hall, Hulk Hogan, and Kevin Nash as the NWO. And they just continued the storyline. But it didn't work. And I think it was WrestleMania 18 where we saw the last of them, really, when The Rock fought Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hogan, and Steve Austin fought Scott Hall. Kevin Nash didn't have a match, I don't think, but he was hanging around the ring and stuff like that. Right, so that's Kevin Nash. Next one, we'll do this one first. And this is from the... Does it say it? Which line is this from? WWE Legends line. And who is it?
Brother Love.
Brother Love. So there we go. Brother Love. I think this is series 19, I think. I can't remember. So Brother Love on the front. Oh, yeah, yep. Series 19, Well Spotted Austin. There's Brother Love in the box. Picture of Brother Love. WWE Legends logo. Name at the bottom. We've got Elite logo at the top. And on the side, picture of Brother Love. Picture of Brother Love. Legends logo. And then right up in the corner here, we've got number 19, the Austin Spotted. Elite logo. Brother Love. And who else comes in this series?
Undertaker, Brother Love. D'Lo Brown. Camo Mustafa.
And there's all four of them at the bottom there. And we met D'Lo Brown, didn't we? We went to the toy shop when we bought this figure. Remember? And he signed the thing and signed the poster that we got over here. Signed this. Remember? Yeah. Yeah, it's a vivid memory in your brain, isn't it? Yeah. Remember we went to the Money in the Bank shop that day, and then we went and saw the rest of us at Waterloo Station. Yeah. So yeah, we got a little poster, a Legends poster from Series 19 with D'Lo signing it. We might put a picture or something in from when we all got to meet D'Lo Brown. He's a really nice guy, wasn't he? Yeah. So yep, there's our Brother Love figure. We'll put that there, and then we've got one more. And who's this one?
Mr. Perfect.
From
WWE Legends.
what series?
20.
Nice and easy to spot the 20 this time on the front of the box. Mr. Perfect in his yellow attire. Picture of Mr. Perfect, Legends logo, Mr. Perfect, 20, Elite, Mr. Perfect, Legends logo, Mr. Perfect, Elite logo. On the back, no spiel, picture of Mr. Perfect, and the four that come in this series. Who comes in this series?
Triple H, $1 Million Man, Mr. Perfect, Greg the Hammer Valentine.
So yeah, Triple H, $1 Million Man, Mr. Perfect, and Greg the Hammer Valentine. I'm not sure that we're going to pick up any of these other guys from this series. Maybe the Hammer Valentine, but I prefer the blonde version in the earlier Elite line. So yep, there's Mr. Perfect going on the end there. So what we're going to do, we'll pause the video, we'll get all these guys out of the boxes, have a little look at them, and maybe do some comparisons to some other figures that we got and stuff like that. So we'll see you in a minute. Hello, welcome back. We've got all the figures unboxed and ready to show off with a couple of comparisons to some loosely related figures. So let's start with the way that we went through the boxes and start with the Greatest Hits DDP figure. Comes with the diamond hands. He used to put his hands up this to form a diamond. And he'd come to the ring and he'd go boom! Something like that anyway. So comes with this removable vest, lightning down the front and DDP written there. And it's got the diamond, what he used to do with his hands, on the back there as well. We'll get some close-up images and stuff shortly. And it says Bang Man on the back. It used to go bang or bang. I can't remember which way around it was. Don't really remember a lot of DDP from WCW. I wasn't a big WCW person, so this is the era of DDP that I remember when he was in WWE. On the side of the trousers, got the same lightning and hand themes continuing. Let's look at the pose, but see if you can move him around. See how his arms and everything, where all the joints are. Does he move? Can you move him all over the place? Yeah, some of them are quite stiff when you take them out of the box first. Yeah, good movability around his legs and arms and stuff, moving in all the right ways. Yeah, okey-dokes. The other thing that this figure comes with is this little earpiece on the side. Again, we'll show you some close-up images we're not going to be able to see from where we are now. But it is removable, so it doesn't have to wrestle with it on, which is a cool little thing. And he also comes with these gloved up, strapped up mic holding hands. So comparison wise, this is the other DDP that we had from before. This is his WCW run. Again, I don't know a great deal about it, but it's got a cool DDP diamond vest.
Legs smaller. These are so thick.
Yeah, because he's wearing trousers here and he's wearing tights here.
They actually
The trousers are down over the top of his boot, and the tights are inside his boot. Not very thick, just the way the trousers are. So comparison wise, let's get them stood up if we can. This old DDP is a bit loose, but there we go. And there we go. Side by side. That's our DDP figures, so we'll put them over here. Hopefully they'll stay standing throughout. And won't fall over. But no big loss if they do. Next up from the Greatest Hits line, do you remember what he was called?
King... No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
King Harley Race?
King Harley Race, yeah. And haha, the box is covering the name on the box, you couldn't tell. So this is a very hard figure to come by. Didn't get a release in the UK with the Build-A-Figure series. This crown does not want to stay on. As soon as I saw it in the box, I thought that's not going to stay on his head, and it doesn't want to. So I have to balance it. Uri Geller style. So it comes with this big purple crown. Fit on your head. Fits better on your head than it does on Harley Race's head. And then it comes with this big wax cape. Let's pop it off. Big old thing. Bit of tape on it. Stick that over there. Yeah, good detail on it, like the gold chain thing to tie it up. Looks pretty good. And then you got Harley Race himself. Still a bit of plastic on him. Let's get that off. There we go. Anything else, Harley? Are you all set? Good, good. Very mean looking face on him. Expression wise, little curly blondish hair. Comes in the purple pants. Tattoo detail. Can we make out any of the tattoos? That looks like a peacock, doesn't it? Some kind of bird on the top part of his arm. Oh, so he's got double peacocks. And on the boots, it's got a silver crown with gold trim, gold laces, and then we've got the gold crown on his bottom.
Why is it so out of shape?
It was always like that. I think it was done as an error, but he decided not to change it. So, yeah. And he comes with fist hands, and he's got all the normal modern articulation on him. He can do pretty much anything. There you go, just like a possessed little demon there. His head spun all the way around. There we go. So we'll get his cape and crown put back on. You can do that. Get it all tied up and try and get his hat on. And then we'll compare him to the only other real king figure that we've got, that we have recently. It's not going to go on, you just got to balance it on there. Yeah, they could have made it bigger for the bit for him to stand on, for it to sit on his head, but they didn't. So let's get him stood there. And the only one we can compare it to really is the Jerry the King Lawler figure.
We've also had another king.
We've got a Baron Corbin figure, but I think this is the one to compare it to. Very regal looking figure.
How did he get his crown?
Well, they were both, that was just his thing. He was always Jerry the King Lawler. And he became a king because he won the King of the Ring tournament. So, yeah, there's our two king figures there. We'll move them on now and show off the rest. Love the way they're standing. So next up, we've got the Ruthless Aggression Kevin Nash. Very tall figure. 6'10" was he on the box, it said? Yeah. Comes with the NWO shirt. Velcro on the back. Ponytail in the way. And vest underneath. And that has NWO in there as well. We won't take the t-shirt off. Nobody's got time for that. So, not much about him at all. Pretty good face scan on him. Looks like Kevin Nash. Is that ponytail? No. Oh, it looks like the ponytail can come out, but I'm not going to pull it just in case it's not meant to. A little bit of tattoo detail on the arms. What we've got there, we've got a dragon and another dragon. Is that like a dragon to you?
Which one?
Might be a dragon. Comes with the two sweet hands. You know what the two sweet hands are? They used to do this, do the same thing back. Yep. Then they would touch like that. They go too sweet. It was like a secret handshake type of thing. Only between the clique, it was called, the group. So yeah, Kevin Nash. Now there's only one or two figures that we could really put with this to show off and compare. We haven't got a Diesel figure, we haven't got another Kevin Nash figure. But what we have got is NWO Scott Hall from the WrestleMania 35 series, I think it was. The prop him there. And we've got the Hulk Hogan Elite from the recent WrestleMania Mean Gene Build-A-Figure series. Hopefully he'll stand long enough for you to take a good look at him. That's the three of them. Finally completed our black and white NWO, which I'm very happy about. So we'll prop these over here. And next up is our Brother Love figure. Now, Austin asked me why his face was so red while we were unboxing it. And it's going to be makeup or face paint to make it look the way it does, but it was meant to be representing him constantly talking, getting very hot under the collar and getting very hot in the face. And because he talked so much, he didn't take in enough air, so then he gets very hot and bothered and sweaty and red-faced. But all white suit, red shirt, white tie, white shoes with brown heels, and he also comes with these brown glasses. Not going to have much of an ab crunch, if anything. Yeah, a little bit of wiggle, not bad. Again, double jointed elbows, and yeah, all the articulation that we're now used to. Good to see. And he comes with these hands, and lots of people that review this figure talk about how good the hands are, things are with all the rings all over them. Pretty good. Never seen anything like this before. They're very similar to the Randy Orton hands, the way he poses them. Someone reviewed this figure and didn't know what this was. This is a, you know how the wrestlers, they come with pens, and the pens are like this big in proportion to the wrestler's body. They're like massive pens. They're not like tiny little pens, are they? When you open the figure and you get the pen out, if the wrestler holds the pen, it's a big thing. But if we hold a pen, it's a tiny thing, like this, isn't it? Yeah. So the mic was a lot smaller that Brother Love used to have, but it would have been really nearly impossible to have made it, I think. So that's why they've made it oversized. So he would hold it in his hand, and see if we can get it on. Oh, glasses have come off. There we go. So he would hold the mic in his hand, do his talking, and he would say, "I love you." He didn't really love everyone. It was just a lie. And then he also comes with this massive book, which is a really nice piece, I think. Feels leathery, but it's not. Got a little bit of flexibility to it. And what's it called, Austin?
The Book of Love.
Or Austin's Diary, as we like to call it. Yeah, so the Book of Love, nice little trim down the back there. Let's see if we can get him to hold it. Upside down. Big old heavy thing for him to hold. There we go. Brother Love and the Book of Love. Yeah, you can drop it. So then we move on to our last figure of the video, and it is the Kurt Hennig Mr. Perfect figure. I think this is his third Elite figure. There was one in the original Legends line, I think it was in the all black attire, and then you had one in the Retrofest sort of arcade machine. I think that was a light blue attire. It comes with the classic. You know what belt this is before I say it? No. It does say it if you can read it across the top there. Yeah, the Intercontinental type, probably my favourite looking Intercontinental belt. There is a version that comes with the white strap and maybe a yellow strap, I can't remember, but this is my favourite looking Intercontinental belt over the years. The figure also comes with this white towel. He used to walk to the ring, used to throw it over with one hand and then catch it with the other or something like that. Or no, he would throw it up behind himself and then catch it. But as he was walking to the ring, his sort of thing where he was Mr. Perfect. He was perfect at everything he did. They used to show little videos like he would be at one end of the football field. He would hold the football and he would throw it. He would run down the pitch and then you'd see him catch it. Can you imagine trying to throw a football down the football pitch, get to the end and catch the ball that you kick? Very high. It's nearly impossible to do because the ball's going to move faster than you can actually run. So, and there are other things. I can't remember any other examples of what it was, but yeah, he won a chess match in one of the videos as well, showing that he was mentally perfect as well, not just physically perfect. But yeah, this is the traditional yellow singlet with the black on the back that I always remember Mr. Perfect wearing, and he's got the Mr. P on his boots. Normal articulation, but the knee pads do restrict it. Arms flexing all over the place, and this, yeah, the singlet can come off to a point. You can probably get it over his shoulders and down. He used to do that in some of his matches. He would take off one side, maybe the other one, before he did his finishing move. So yeah, that's Mr. Perfect. Then does he come with other hands? I can't remember now. I think it's just these mic holding hands that he come with. And then, for comparison, in our very first ever video that we did, we got this basic Mr. Perfect figure, and it is exactly the same to look at. Yellow singlet.
The hair's different.
Well, the head and the sculpt is a little bit different, but not massively. With the black detail on the back, white wrist tape, and again the same white Mr. P boots. And then the only other figure left to compare it to will be the recent Build-A-Figure Mr. Perfect that we got from the SummerSlam series that we did on one of our more recent videos. Let's see. Yeah, the articulation's there. And just for S&Gs. We'll put the belt over the shoulder of this suit, Mr. Perfect, because I've been waiting to do this. Yeah. Well, he's lost his head.
Why have you wanted to do that?
Because I just think it looks really good. And we'll get some close-up videos and pictures of that to throw in the video as well. So, yeah, that's... No, don't that one. Not this one. This one. This one. That's everything that we picked up recently. There's only one thing left to do. And you know what that is?
What?
The vicious box shots. Oh my god! He's hitting him over there with a box. Oh, and again, he's not coming out to recover from this. How is he going to keep going? This is horrible. This is horrible. Somebody's got to stop him. Oh, devastated. Hopefully Austin is able to recover in time for the next video. I've not got anything else to say. You got anything else to say? No? Right. So hit the like button if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already and this is the first time you're seeing us. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. And what can't they do?
Comment because it's a kid's video.
Comment because it's a kids video. But yeah, thanks for watching. We've got loads of other videos coming up. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.